Poison ivy is a herb too. Why you don't smoke that? Poison, you gonna smoke poison ivy? Why not? It's a herb. Collard greens is a herb. You gonna smoke collard greens?
I don't gotta smoke, I eat it.
Why you don't smoke collard greens? Why you gotta smoke this?
Don't get me high.
Why you gotta be high? When babies start crying, they suck on that milk, right? That's your fucking breast right there. That's your breast right there. You're a child. That's why you suck on brown sticks.
Hey, Shalom Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Why do you subscribe? IUIC New Orleans, subscribe. Go to our YouTube page. Help us to grow. Comment, like, share. What's going on? Make it happen.
This thing right here. Poison ivy is a herb too. Why you don't smoke that? Poison, you gonna smoke poison ivy? Why not? It's a herb. Collard greens is a herb. You gonna smoke collard greens?
I don't gotta smoke, I eat it.
Why you don't smoke collard greens? Why you gotta smoke this?
Don't get me high.
Why you gotta be high?
I can smoke.
Why you gotta be high? So listen. Why do you get high? Why do you get high? Why do you get high?
Because I'm in a different state right now.
You stressed?
Yeah.
That's why you get high?
Yeah.
Are you stressed when you come down? Okay, so you got kids?
I got one on the way.
Okay, when your baby gets stressed out, what you think it's gonna want?
I got words.
No. Your baby gets stressed out.
The book, y'all going from the book.
No, listen. Even with that, your baby could have colic, your baby could have stomach issues. If they get stressed out, what do you give them naturally? Like, when babies start crying, they suck on that milk, right? That's your fucking breast right there. That's your breast right there. You're a child. That's why you suck on brown sticks to get that feeling of I'm not stressed out no more. Don't you know that you're not supposed to do that? Right. 1 Corinthians 3:16. It's not about that. We're talking about this right now.
Right. It's one thing that you pinpoint.
Of course, because it's what I see.
That's right. And I'm talking about the book, and y'all talking about a translation.
No, you talked about a translation.
No, this is what y'all going off of King James Bible, and that was what was he? He was a slave owner and all that.
Really? According to what history?
What he?
According to what history?
King.
According to what history? Because he was a Moor. The Moors ruled Europe. Black men ruled Europe. No, he wasn't no white man. Who told you he was a white man? The white man. Other Negroes that smoke weed told you King James was a white man. Read that.
Image location, New College Library, UK. I know this image of a...
Hey, they push weed in slavery too. Read.
I know this image of a black King James.
Hey, no, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Come over here and deal with your brothers. You got time? You got time? You in the city of sin. You in the city of herpes. You in the city of gonorrhea. You in the city of AIDS. You in the city of syphilis. You understand? Keep on sucking your pacifier. We still gonna read this Bible. Read.
I know this image of a black King James.
Of a what?
Of a black King James. Can be a little confusing because of your Western education.
The Western education that Negroes, see, how come everybody that smoke weed say King James was white? All these Negroes got the same spirit on them. The white man wrote the Bible, but the white man is condemned in the Bible. That's a King James translation, but King James was a black man. Negroes that smoke weed don't know the difference between an author and an authorizer. You understand what I'm saying? Psalms 19:3. This is what we gotta understand. We ain't the Christian church.
That's right.
We are the real prophets of God. We are the Negroes that everybody forgot about.
That's right.
Yeah, we was the ones in the projects. We was the ones that was on drugs. We was the ones that was in much wickedness. And now we got brought out of all of that.
That's right.
And we now stand on the corners like no man has ever seen before. Have you ever seen young men my age preaching the Bible with such seriousness on the streets?
Right.
Huh? No. You lived to see the crack epidemic, didn't you? You lived to see what happened with our black people in heroin, didn't you? Now, why is it that when black men start to get their mind right, everybody got a problem now? Now everybody got a problem. Now it's all about the herb. I asked the man, do he smoke herb because he's stressed? He said yes. Is he still stressed when he come down? He said yes. That ain't nothing but a pacifier. Read.
Psalm chapter 19, verse 3.
This for anybody that think you need another translation.
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
There's no speech nor language where this Bible is not heard.
Right.
Every language that we speak, whether it be Creole, French, Spanish, Swahili, Twi, Soranandongo, all of those different languages, guess what? The Bible say the same thing.
That's right.
That the black men, we the children of the Most High God. And we, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So when I say black, like you see my brother right there? See my brother right behind you? He black too.
That's right.
He black too. You understand? The only difference is, come see, sir, come see. Come see. There's only one difference between blacks and Hispanics. Where they dropped us off at.
That's right.
That's it. We all came from here.
Right.
We all came from here.
Right.
And they just dropped us off in a different place. Where our slave master taught us a different language.
Right.
That's it. You understand? We got to get out of this mentality.
That's right.
And this is what happens. I have never in my life heard anybody except a grandmother and maybe an uncle that not on drugs no more tell a black man to not smoke weed.
Right.
I've never heard nobody else tell black men not to smoke weed. Never. Have you? It's promoted. You understand? Give me that Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. 10 and 6. 10 and 6, yeah.
Ecclesiastes 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity.
You know what it means? You know what folly is? Folly is foolishness,
Right.
wickedness, sin. That is set in great dignity. You got rappers. You got, like, our women. Did your mother ever wear pants? Did your mother ever wear pants? Huh? Did her mother ever wear pants? They didn't. Because if their mom wore pants, she was one of the first ones in that generation to do it. Because they wasn't wearing pants back then.
That's right.
Because they knew that pants belonged to men. That's why we have that thing where it says, I wear the pants in a relationship, meaning I am the man of the relationship. That's why all of our sisters act so mannish now. They act so masculine now because they don't have on dresses. You understand? Hey, if a man was in a dress, how would he act? Feminine. So when a woman is in pants, how does she act? Masculine. You understand? Deuteronomy 22 and 5. The laws of God is the only thing that's going to change our people. That's why we have to continually teach them. You understand? Because nothing else is going to change our people.
That's right.
We try politics, right?
Right.
Did we try politics?
Right.
What happened to the black politicians? Sold out.
Right.
We tried education, right? Right? Black women are the most educated in the whole United States. And they're also the most evicted.
Right.
And they're also the most single. And they also have the highest divorce rates. And they also have the lowest marriage rates. Oh, they leading in one thing, but they're on the decline in everything else.
That's right.
And yet, we want to boast and brag about it. We tried education. They got something called degree inflation. You understand? Is an associate's degree worth what it was 20 years ago? Not at all. You got an associate's degree, 2 years of college, you was doing something. 2 years of college, you can't even get a degree. They made the degrees worth less. So now you got to go and be in more student debt in order to get a degree, to get a job where they say you don't have no experience. But I got the degree, but you ain't got no experience. You ain't got no experience, you can't get the job. And you can't get the internship because you ain't the right color. Read.
Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place.
The rich is us. We the ones that sit in low place.
That's right.
Like, why is it that our women always have to show off every curvature of their body? 24/7. They can't never just hide what they got. You understand? They always have to show off to the world the curvature of their butt, all they titties, their breasts. They got to do all of that for what? And then they get mad when they got dog Negroes that chase them after just sex. You understand? These are the things that we got to change in our neighborhood.
That's right.
They got to. Black men need to stop smoking weed. Black women need to stop smoking weed. Y'all need to get y'all minds right. Get y'all lives together. Stop getting drunk out here in New Orleans because you know somebody going to set you up to get something done to you. What you got?
You don't like my questions.
What you got?
God created us, right?
Yes.
Who was the first man, woman on earth?
Adam and Eve.
After Adam and Eve had their kids, who their kids made with populating earth?
The rest of the people that was made.
Yeah, but who would they populate?
Genesis 1:26. Adam and Eve wasn't the only people on earth.
Yeah, right. I like that. He talking around the top. I like that.
They wasn't the only people on earth. It's impossible for them to do so because, like you said, after Cain left, he went and married somebody. He wasn't the only people on earth.
Yeah.
But there was a hierarchy.
Right.
Just like there's a hierarchy now. Now watch this, Genesis 1:26.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea.
So men and women was created, right? Both was created. Genesis 5:1.
I'll take it back further than that.
Ain't nothing further than that. Ain't nothing further than that. Now you got to answer my question after this.
Genesis chapter 5 verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam, and the day that God created man. In the likeness of God made he him. Male and female created he them. And blessed them, and called their name Adam.
He called their name Adam.
That's right.
Meaning there was a whole bunch of people.
Right.
He didn't just make one type of bird. He didn't make just one type of horse. He didn't make just one type of cow, one type of lamb, one type of fish. He made plenty of all. He didn't just stop when he came to man. You understand? Now, my question to you. Do you believe the Bible?
I don't believe in religion.
Me neither.
Man-made.
Me
I
neither.
believe in God, but not religion.
Me neither.
Because you got
whoa. Explain to me how the Bible is religion.
We need mercy. Even the brothers and sisters that have not even came into this gospel yet, that's out there doing all kinds of evil and wickedness, they need mercy.
Well, we know that hundreds of people go reported missing from the streets of Charlotte every year, and a look at the numbers show a majority of those people are black.
We're gonna do a missing person search for our brother Henry Massey. Okay, we're gonna hit the community, we're gonna ask about his whereabouts, see if the people know anything.
Been missing, gone, and they're gone into the underworld, a lot of them. Because like I've been asking the question about, with all these people being missing, how come we don't hear anything about it?
They was telling us about this guy. They said he know him from the neighborhood. His name is Helicopter. And they think somebody might have grabbed him or did something to him.
That's the second brother that say he know who it is.
You never know, he could be found.
There's a book that a man made. God didn't come down here and tell everybody meet me in the conference room, let's take down some notes.
Deuteronomy 9 and 10, or 10 and 9, one of the two. Actually, God did come down. I mean, you're jumping to conclusions. Did I jump to conclusions on you?
I'm jumping to ask a question. I'm seeking knowledge. But you're the first person that came off the top of your head and told me the correct answer. Why would you answer?
Okay, because you ain't run across the Israelites.
That's right.
You ain't run across us.
Right.
And I know you've seen us before. I know you see us all over the place.
Right.
And you know there's not one thing that we teach that's about religion.
That's right.
Except you know for a fact we condemn all religions. You know that, don't you? So you can't bring I'm not a religious man, because neither are we.
Right.
We just deal with our history.
That's
and we
right.
know it better than most.
That's right.
Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 9 verse 10. And the Lord delivered unto me 2 tables of stone.
The Lord delivered to Moses 2 tables of stone.
written with the finger of God.
So God wrote it.
That's right.
And after God gave Moses instruction, we as a people kept our own records.
That's right.
That's why the book is called Jeremiah, because Jeremiah wrote it. Isaiah wrote it. Ezekiel wrote it. You understand what I'm saying? Those prophets wrote their book because God was dealing with that prophet.
Wasn't another tablet that got destroyed?
What tablet?
Wasn't another tablet that got destroyed?
What tablet?
I'm asking you. And there's like, so after that, the Bible tells us that he created Adam and they started everything over because the people before was not doing right.
No. I don't know where you got that from, but what they're doing is they're taking the word replenish and they're making an entire doctrine about it. Somebody give me a phone, look up the word replenish. We're going to see, because a lot of people, y'all get confused with languages and words. Replenish doesn't always mean to refill. Sometimes it means just to fill.
Right, because if the people that was here prior to the Bible and they were evil,
there was no people.
That was us. It was black people. Black people first original people on earth. Period. And then if he had damn changed that, why was God mad with us?
Second definition got it.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Like you said, there was other people to
So you
create.
see that? Replenish. To fill with persons or animals. To fill, not to refill. So what they've done is they took, and I'm talking about white people, they took one little word and made a whole doctrine out of it.
That's right.
Just like they took the one word Lucifer and made a whole doctrine out of it.
What does Lucifer mean?
Light bearer.
There you go.
You saying there you go.
You answered all my questions though.
Okay, but let me ask you your question. Let me ask you a question. You believe in God, right?
Yeah.
Does God tell you what to do?
Yeah.
How?
He directed us. We are God. We are a damn image.
No.
No.
The God that you said that you believe in was not you. You said you don't believe in religion, you believe in God. I listened very closely. That's not the God in you that you said you believe. You're talking about the Creator. What did the Creator give to you so that you know what to do?
Life is brain.
Give me Deuteronomy 30 and 19. Deuteronomy 30, you're right, he did give you a brain. But sometimes you could do the wrong thing with that brain.
That's right.
Like for instance, can you, but you don't have to sin. What is sin? What is sin?
Just doing something that's not right.
No, really.
Okay, what is
So if I step on your shoe, is that a sin? That's something that's not right. Would you think that that's right for me to just step on the shoe?
If you're doing something that hurt or harm another person, that's a sin. But if it's just an accident.
But stepping on your shoe can harm you.
If you did it on purpose.
If I purposely did it, that can harm you.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a sin? Stepping on your shoe?
There's different types of sins. No sin is bigger than others.
So now, I'm going to read this, and then I got to ask you, why would you use a biblical word if you don't believe in the Bible?
I don't believe in the Bible.
No. What I asked you to get.
Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 30, verse 19. Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death.
He set before us life and death. Read.
Blessing and cursing.
Blessing and cursing.
Therefore, choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Choose life. So he did give you a brain.
Right.
And he also gave you a choice to make with that brain.
Right.
Now you could choose the right thing or you could choose the wrong thing.
Right.
But how do you base what's right and what's wrong? Because it's your choice that has to make it. So what are you going off of to show what's right and what's wrong?
Put on your soul, you feel right.
What you feel. Yeah. You could feel that your choice was right and he just said you chose death. So what you feel is your emotions. That's not what the Lord said to do. That's why we have a Bible. It's a book of instruction. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you that. Give me Isaiah 30 and verse 8.
But see, a book of instructions, that's moral. You got a book of laws. When the Romans went around and conquered everybody, they left the Bible and they left
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I'm going to prove you so wrong that I hope that you actually agree with history. Read it.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book.
And what?
And note it in a book,
So was Isaiah before or after Rome?
I don't know.
Really? Isaiah was way before Rome.
Good.
And what was Isaiah instructed to do? Read it again.
And note it in a book.
Isaiah was instructed to write a book. That was the Bible, the same thing that we read right now.
Good.
So how could the Roman armies come and conquer and leave the Bible?
Who wrote the Bible?
Your people did.
Romans wrote the Bible.
Prove it.
Romans wrote the Bible.
Prove it.
Those give people
Prove it.
meaning and suffering.
Prove it.
It's in the Bible.
Prove it.
It's in the Bible.
The Bible just said to write it in a book. This was way before Rome. So how could they write it?
When was the Bible written? It was 300 years after everybody in the Bible had died.
No, you're talking about the Quran.
No.
That's what it was.
The Bible came out around the same time.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It came out 600. 600 AD, not 3. I was even wrong in that just
You just
statement.
said 300.
No, 300, that's what you're talking about, the Council of Nicaea. The Council of Nicaea didn't write the Bible. They didn't write it. How could they write it and they was debating over it inside the doggone council? They was debating about the divinity of Christ. Whether or not Christ was the Son of God or whether he was just a prophet. Now, one people say he was the Son of God. You know what they made? Christianity. One people say he was just a prophet. You know what they made? Islam. That's what birthed out of. No, 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 no. You want to know why? Because I just asked you if God gave you instruction to follow. You said you follow your heart and what you feel. The Bible don't tell you that. The Bible don't tell you that. Give me that what sin is. 1 John 4 and 3, because you talked about sin, right? Well, 3 and 4. You said you don't believe in the Bible, but you used a biblical word to describe something wrong. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
My language is not European or English, but to communicate with people, I gotta use.
What language you speak?
I gotta use English.
What language you speak?
English.
That's it.
Because everybody know English.
You wanna know why?
If I gotta talk to you on religious terms, I gotta speak the Bible. Because
on religious terms, it's not a religious book. It's a history book.
You're telling me something different.
It's a history book. Read
Who's
it.
this?
Huh?
Who's this?
The 12 tribes of Israel. Their history. Their history. That's why matter of fact, I'm gonna go through history out the Bible with you. Read.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is when you break God's laws. What God told you to do and you don't do it, that's a sin. You understand what I'm saying? Go to Exodus chapter 1. Let's go through some history. What's your name?
My name is Tony. Hey,
Tony?
Yeah, the scrolls was written by the prophets, but the book was written by the Romans.
What you just said makes no sense. It does
not. The scrolls 300 years after everybody was dead in the Bible.
Read. Exodus 1, read 11.
Exodus chapter 1 and verse 11. Therefore, they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens.
This is the Israelites in Egypt. You feel me? Read.
And they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Python and Ramses.
What is Python and Ramses called today?
Serpents, I guess. What?
No, the city of Python and Ramses is called what today? It's called the Valley of the Kings. The Israelites made that city.
They built it.
Yes.
Just like we built
But that's history. That's history. You understand what I'm saying? That's history. First Maccabees 1 and 1. Let's go right back to it. Because you talked about the the Romans. But who came before Rome?
Africans. We the damn first people on earth. What do you think?
How you skip the Persians and Medes, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, the Egyptians? I did not say who came first. I said who came before Rome.
I don't know. I just know who came first.
Read.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 1.
This is why I understand why you think the way you think. Because them lying ass pastors that made you think that this is a religion book. No. Listen what I'm telling you. Everybody on earth now thinks that this is a religious book and not a history book. We just showed a point in history in Egypt, right? We're going to show you another point in history right now. Read.
First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Judah, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes.
It said, Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, right? Killed Darius, the king of the Persians and Medes. You understand? And he was what?
That he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
That Alexander was the first king over Greece. Who is that Alexander in history?
I understand.
No, answer the question. Alexander, who they call Alexander the Great. He's written in the Bible. That's why it's called the Greco-Roman Empire. Because Greece came before Rome.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.